Y'all. We would have won. He hacked my system. So CIA in the, FBI in the building. I'm CIA, but they FBI in the building. FBI, they just nosy as hell. They like the worst Oyas ever. I mean, they are the worst Oyas ever, bitch. Worst. They're just stupid. They don't even know what food's supposed to taste like. They just stupid. So FBI stupid, and they doing stuff they not supposed to do, and I'm gonna tell you that from CIA's perspective. But definitely with FBI, they like to know the people's stuff, and because they feel like they're the superior, disciplinarian, shall we say. They will hack people's stuff. CIA will definitely hack your shit too, but you will never know about it. FBI, you will know they're hacking your shit because you'll start, why am I not able to do this? So we would have won. No, we had the right answer. But he cheated and he cut off my upload. So I had it condensed and I was trying to upload it, but it kept not loading. It kept not loading. A lot of other readers have been getting this. I've been getting this back. The YouTubers have been telling me that he's been doing this to a lot of the people. And I always tell y'all, anytime y'all see Obatala, you should think about it in like a default format. But because y'all think of God like being the holy, then thou, and all of that other shit, which is stupid, religion is supposed to be stupid. Religion is not supposed to be smart. But anyway, Leo. People are Aquarians, humanitarians, and the actual religion in itself is Leonic. But this is also philosophy. So if y'all don't study philosophy, yield. This is not comedy. This is philosophy. So, but anyway, so yeah, we would have won, whatever. I said, where's, Tiffany had us just, that, my sister on that, my mom on that regard, talks about it kind of like, there's actually more than one Jerusalem. And that's why the Palestinians, as they call them in the modern world, are so upset, is because they feel like, and I agree with them, but I think both of them are, but I really do agree with the Palestinians because I'm both, that the Hamitic Jews, or Israeli Jews, are being mean to them because they feel like they have the right to the city. Well, yes and no, or how about neither, or both. Regardless, it's still stupid. So we'll say that. In the area, all religion has to be stupid. I just said that. Okay, damn. I mean, y'all will fight. You're not supposed to fight. Anytime you get that fire, dead. Anytime that brain stem, dead. We're not playing with y'all. So this is serious. So I'm just letting y'all know. But yeah, they're cheating. Also, you might think you know, and he know that because it's Orthodox out here as well. They know when they cheat. So don't. Oh, he cheated and he now about to lose No, they know he cheated and they gonna fuck his ass up. Don't worry. That's Legba territory. Anytime somebody works with stuff and they know they not going on what the contracts say, that's their territory. And you don't have to worry about it. That's automatic nowadays. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so they cheated. But anyway, there's more than one Israel. This is just they call it, if you study the actual, like, if you speak Hebrew or study Hebrew and actually speak Yiddish, understand Jewish culture and the actual anthropology behind the study of people, the cultural mixing, the essences of how they actually work in terms of a cultural standard, cultural commodity. This is a lot of energy coming in, y'all. Are my readers also, just kill it. Just kill it. Tell them you can't, they not proportion, and kill them. Tell them this is all, they have to be proportional. Just because they don't know how to proportion or titrate, they'll die. This is not, everybody's basically dead unless you know how to titrate. This is chemistry. If you don't know biochemistry, yield. It's that simple. But yeah, so you have to make sure that with this type of information that you're understanding the English behind it as well, because it's not going to actually make sense. Okay, it's not supposed to. And if you don't speak English as a first language, you grew up in an ethnic world, ethnic world, bow out. This is only for English blood, Englishmen, English. If you are not one of those, yield. No Icelandics, no Voltics, no Slavics. Y'all don't speak English. Don't play with me. So, next. Right. Anyway, speaking English from an Englandman's perspective, okay, rest of this is just hogwash. Okay. You have to understand that English is a universal language in itself. It's not meant to be spoken just by English speakers who speak English firsthand. English speakers who speak English firsthand actually have a very particular place in the overall English Academy, but we'll get to that later, because they're not the only ones in English Academy, and they have a special role in Academy. But anyway, Oxford in the building, correct. Cambridge, very good. The real Cambridge, okay, none of that new shit, okay, none of that shit. Traditional, okay, none of that old shit, some of the new shit, okay. Anyway, there you go. So, I want you all to understand that with this type of information, you have to understand English is spiritual, but it's mostly in this component scriptural, not necessarily spiritual, but scriptural. Okay, I don't know how to say that word in English. Scripture, it's about scripture. Okay, it's about testimony of the actual physical publication. It's called a close reading. Okay, we're close reading text. Now, this is all speculative, mind you. So that's the big difference. It's speculative fiction. As a librarian who studied this type of information, you have to be consistent. My ancestors are dying like a motherfucker. Don't mind them, y'all. They can't deal with mess. They dying like a motherfucker, y'all. It's that time when you're dealing with generational curses. Some of these generational curses are real, and it can kill. So you have to, it comes with the territory, baby. This is war. Anyway, so you have to remember that with this particularity, okay, within the articulation of a religious location, text, locale, see how the stuck they got? So these are Oyas in the building. Just cut them. Don't worry about it. If they have problems with the Irish, so this is one of my ancestors popping up here. They're screaming, crying, throwing shit. I mean, you talk about a temperature. Yeah, so they're going through menopause. Yeah, menopause is, just pray for them. Just pray for them. That's killer. I heard menopause is actually killing some of these motherfuckers because they so evil. Menopause is actually killing some of these motherfuckers. Ooh, that's just horrible. I mean, the hormonal shit is real. And when you've never had access to testosterone before and your body started producing this shit naturally, you just got a new dick, and that can kill you. Because if you don't know how to use that motherfucker, that can kill. And that heart, them little bunnies, honey. Anyway, so I understand. I'm a hormonal person, so I get hormonal people, but you have to remember that you're hormonal and not standard. You know what I mean? So, it's called homeostasis. Get into it, okay? So right, there we go. So yeah, it's bad out here. When you're going from animal to human. You know, that's a rough thing to go through. So you have to give them some generations to figure that out. You know, when you going from a dog to a human. Your people then being domesticated into dogs, your genome into a dog. That would drive me crazy. That would drive me to the point where I would want to kill somebody too. Control their every motherfucking move. I'm anally retentive, so I want to try to kill somebody because I just want to control every damn thing because I have a muscle problem. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's just horrible. That's just horrible. And if you have problems with an Englishman, you got blood. You got bad blood with the Irish mob. You got bad blood with the Irish mob and stuff like that. Then that's on you. You can't get mad at me because you owe them money. That's on you because you're trying to eat some ass and you don't want to pay for your tab. Well, you're going to have to pay for your tab with your broke ass. And I said it first. So anyway, you have to read them racist ass grandmas, bitch. Have y'all seen the memes online? Old ass grandmas. All they do is cuss out the young kids nowadays. They just sit there and cuss us out, cuss our ass out. Honey, that's all they do is cuss our ass out. Anyway, she didn't hijack the lesson plan. So you obviously know she's retarded. Anyway, so anybody mean to a teacher is dead. We not trying to you cannot raise your voice. You cannot overtalk. You cannot put words into my mouth. I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. You not the teacher. If you wanted to teach, you should be out here in the streets teaching. You not prophesizing with the real. No, I'm the teacher. You're the student. Okay. If you wanted to teach, you had to facilitate that. Not now. Okay. So figure that out. Anyway, so you have to understand that there are multiple Jerusalems. Okay, there are multiple holy cities, and the biblical text, as a brown university in the building, that is just the actual publication of the actual energy. You know what I'm saying? It's speculative, so it can be applied universally. However, there is just a particularity to Jerusalem or to Israel, Israelah. Okay, is that the actual pronunciation in the New World, or back in the day, shall we say. So remember, everything got colonized. Okay, colonization is actually the reason why Palestine and Israel is the way they are today. It has nothing to do with religion and everything to do with money. Okay, Palestinians are broke, Israelis have money. Palestinians were like Jim Crow, basically. And they were not allowed to, like in our country, own property, vote, healthcare, just basic human rights. So Palestinians are fighting for their human rights, not whatever else they're trying to say and make it into seeming. What Israelis will make you think is that they're fighting over religion. And you're like, okay, well then you're like, oh, if they're fighting over religion, then yeah, they're gonna fight over religion. But they're not fighting over religion. Okay? They're fighting over money. It's just one type of person, one oppressed person trying to oppress somebody else. That's all it is. Okay, because they got oppressed, they want to oppress other people. That's all it is. They feel like, I have to do this to survive. That just means you already dead. So, if you don't travel to Africa and understand where all people originate from, then none of this would make sense to you. So we'll leave that there.